Resident Evil 3 Remake is one of the more controversial entries in the series. For some, it felt too short, too scripted, and missing key elements of the original. It's easy to see why people walked away disappointed, and yet, the more time I've spent with it, the more I've come to appreciate what it does well. Beneath the cut content and the streamlined design, it's a game with sharp themes, unforgettable tension, and two of the most compelling antagonists in the franchise. One, an unstoppable monster.
Go! Go!
The other, a ruthless man.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Nemesis and Nikolai represent different shades of hubris. One is terror given physical form. The other is greed without conscience.
You've done me a big favor. Miss.
One a monster, the other a man. But together they represent two faces of the same evil, and the cold, calculated cruelty of mankind. Nemesis is a direct escalation of the survival horror formula. Unlike Mr. X in Resident Evil 2, Nemesis is designed not just to stalk, but to annihilate. His appearances are explosive and violent. The remake leans into scripted cinematics, making Nemesis less of an unpredictable stalker and more of a blockbuster spectacle. While he functions more as an action antagonist rather than a horror villain, Nemesis serves as the embodiment of Umbrella's vision, a bioweapon that never stops, never questions, and never fails its mission. He's violent, destructive, and relentless. He doesn't stop to think, he doesn't hesitate, and he doesn't care. He's a weapon, unleashed to erase Jill and every member of STARS. His terror comes from his sheer force, the way he rips into every scene and reminds you that nowhere is safe. But is Nemesis really a villain? He's simply a monster doing what he was built to do. He didn't choose to be this way. He was designed to be a weapon. Which brings us to Nikolai. Unlike Nemesis, Nikolai consciously makes choices. Those choices are what make him far more disturbing as a villain. He doesn't kill out of design. He kills out of profit.
No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
Every betrayal, every cruel remark, every teammate abandoned isn't for survival. It's for personal gain. He observes, he manipulates, and he ensures that his combat data is valuable enough for someone to pay him handsomely.
Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
In the case of Resident Evil 3, he's the face of evil, representing human greed.
It's not after you.
Therein lies the thematic heart of this game. The monster and the man. One is terrifying because he's unstoppable. The other is terrifying because he chooses to be this way.
Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Nemesis is the weapon, while Nikolai is the intent.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up.
In the remake, Nemesis functions as an action monster. He's very scripted, more cinematic, and less of a stalker. While he may not provide the tension that perhaps he should, largely in part to his bombastic role in the story, his role is still clear. Nemesis is the embodiment of Umbrella's science without ethics. In their pursuit of capital and power, Umbrella will create even the most monstrous of beings. But where Nemesis is terrifying in the moment, Nikolai represents a different kind of evil. His evil is quieter and more callous. Once a Soviet soldier, trained in survival and sabotage, Nikolai came to see life as expendable. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he turned mercenary.
But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dock.
By the time he joined Umbrella's UBCS unit, he wasn't a soldier anymore. He was simply a businessman with a rifle.
You bring money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun!
But Nikolai's assignment was different. His goal was to collect data. He watched as human lives turned into research. He isn't just callous, he's calculating. He doesn't mourn the loss of any of the men in the UBCS, as his primary objective is to fulfill his nebulous employer's wishes, since this will lead to a much greater payout. This is what makes Nikolai the real villain of Resident Evil 3. Nemesis may be the poster child, but Nikolai is, to put it simply, a complete sociopath.
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
While it is uncertain as to who his employer really is, his actions echo themes found within Umbrella itself. Profit without empathy. Ambition without morality.
You're not going to stop.
He doesn't need claws or mutations to be horrifying.
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile
impact.
impact.
Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
At first glance, Resident Evil is a series about monsters. Zombies, mutants, and unstoppable bioweapons like Nemesis. But if you look closer, the real monsters aren't the ones with claws and teeth. They're the people who made them. Mercenaries. Executives. And scientists who saw human life as expendable and turned entire cities into their own personal laboratories. In many ways, the real horror of Resident Evil isn't the dead who walk. It's the living who are willing to make it happen. Nemesis gives us the spectacle of survival horror, but Nikolai reminds us of the truth at the heart of the series. It isn't the monsters that are the greatest threat, it's the humans who choose to create them, profit from them, and unleash them upon the world. Despite the horrors that unfold in Raccoon City, Jill Valentine stands as a counterpoint to Umbrella's cruelty. Someone who refuses to be broken by the system or the monsters it creates. Her survival is more than just personal victory. It's proof that even against greed, corruption, and overwhelming odds, people can still fight back.